What's up guys, it's Jake here and this is Serie Team of the Season predictions. I've also made predictions for other leagues. If you want to check that out, don't forget to click the card in this video. So the first player, obviously being a goalkeeper, is going to be Samir Handanovic, and the goalkeeping spot is a pretty tough one in the Serie. I chose to go with Handanovic because of a couple of reasons. He has been pretty consistent in the league and has more clean sheet than any other goalkeeper with 15, and also making huge 90 saves in the league. And he has only conceded 28 goals in the 34 appearances in the Serie this campaign, and his team of the season should be somewhere around 94 to 96 rated mark. He got a 94 rated last year, and I've given him a 95 rated this one, and it's got some really good stats. And moving into the right back, we got Joe Cancelo from Juventus, and he has been what a signing for Juventus. He has played a number of positions, right back, left back, and also as a right midfielder, and he has played well everywhere. 1 goal and 3 assists in the league and this campaign, and he has got a number of special cards, so his team of season is going to be a really high rated one. I've gone with a 94 rated right back card, and I really like the look of his team of season card. And moving on into centre backs, we got Milan's Skriniar from Inter Milan. He's probably one of the best informed defenders in the league so far, and he has been really playing consistently well for Inter, and is one of the most hyped centre backs in the world too. His team of the season will have some nice stats. It's going to be either a 93 to 95 rated card, and I've personally given him a 94 rated, and it's got some really good stats. And up next to win, I went with Kalidou Koulibaly. He's one of the best defensive minded centre back in the Serie. Absolute brute of a player. 2 goals and 2 assists in the 32 appearances in the Serie. His team of season card is going to be monstrous, with that pace and with that defensive and physicality. It's going to be a crazy good card. And I've got Alexander Kolarov as my left back. It was pretty much between him and Alexandro. I went with Kolarov because he has more goal contribution. He is a rare goal scoring fullback with 8 goals and 2 assists this season. One of the consistent performance for Roma. And his team of season is going to be amazing. Look at those stats on that card. It's going to be a really good one. And moving into the midfielders, and the first midfielder I opted to go with is Alan from Napoli. Another solid season for the Brazilian midfielder who continues to perform on a consistent basis. 3 assists and 30 appearances. That's only because he is playing a much deeper role, and his card is going to be so tempting. And just look at those stats, the team of season level stats. Definitely is going to be one of the fan favorites, and it's definitely going to be a huge addition to any of your teams. And the next midfielder is going to be DePaul from Udinese. Despite Udinese struggling, DePaul has been so amazing this campaign, scoring 9 goals and having 4 assists with 5 man of the match performances. He's already got 2 informs, so his inform should boost his team out rating to a 90, and his 90 rated team of season is going to have some really good stats, especially his pace, shooting, passing and dribbling are really going to be good for a center midfielder. And Papu Gomez is going to be the final midfielder in the starting 11. He is a really versatile player. He can play on the right, on the left, on the middle, he can play up front. 6 goals and 10 assists this season so far, and his team of the season card is going to have some ridiculous stats. This card is going to be crazy expensive in my opinion. And moving on, we got Sousa from Milan. He made a fantastic start to the season, and ever since January his form has slowed down quite a bit. But I still predict him to get a team of season. He has managed 5 goals and 9 assists so far this season, and is going to have a pretty decent team of season card. And it's going to be a really decent one to try out. And moving into the 2 strikers I've gone with this formation, and Ronaldo, of course, it's going to be Ronaldo. 20 goals and 8 assists in the league so far, and he's going to be definitely getting a team of season. And it's going to be same as a 99 rated card as his team of the year. And his stats are going to be slightly different than his team of the year. And once again, Ronaldo proving himself in another league, and this card is going to be so good as well. So Piatek is going to be my second striker. 13 goals for Genoa, 8 goals for Milan, and one hell of a season for the Polish striker. Absolute surprise of the season. What a season he has enjoyed, man. And his team of season is not going to be quite high rated at some of the other players in the league. It's because he's got a low rated gold card, and he hasn't had that much of inform, so it's going to be somewhere in between 90 to 94 rated, and I've given him a 92 rated card, and it's going to have some decent stats. So that's 11 players in the starting lineup, not based on their rating but based on who deserves to be in the starting lineup more. So Donnarumma is my second choice goalkeeper to Handanovic in the league. Another solid season for the 20-year-old. 4 man of the match performance as a goalkeeper in 32 appearances is a solid stat to have. 10 clean sheet in the league and also 90 saves as well. Despite a couple of errors here and there, he has had a pretty much solid season and 5 informs so far he's got in FIFA 19, which is going to be making his cards have max stats if you get the Team of Season card. Just look at some of the stats: 99 diving, 98 reflexes, and I think this card is going to be one of the best goalkeeping cards you can ever have in FIFA come Team of the Season. And the next guy is going to be Armando Izzo, a goal scoring centre back, scored 4 goals and all have been winning goals in the Serie for Torino. He has been judged man of the match on 6 different occasions, and that is a great record for a centre back. He's got 3 informs already, so his Team of Season is going to be at least 90 plus, and I've given him a 92 rated card with some really good stats. Francesco Acerbi is one of the consistent centre backs in the league, and this season he's got 3 goals and 1 assist to his tally in the 33 appearances. Should give himself a decently rated Team of Season card. It's not going to be crazy or anything, but he deserves to be in the Team of Season in my opinion, and he's going to have some decent stats. Domenico Cuscito is a versatile fullback who can also play as a left mid and also a centre back, and he has had a solid season with Genoa, scoring 1 goal and 4 assists, and overall he's a consistent performer for Genoa, and I think his Team of Season is going to be a low 90 rated and is going to have some really good decent stats. And the next player is going to be Alexandro. Probably should be in the starting 11, but I think Colorado deserves it more than Alexandro, but I might be wrong. But Alexandro has enjoyed another solid season at Juventus, and his left back card in FIFA 19 is already one of the best cards, and this card is going to be crazy expensive and it's going to be so good. And the next player we got is Bakayoko, recovering his career after a disastrous Chelsea move. He plays really well for Milan and the role he plays really suits him, and he's going to get a nice Team of Season card with some really good stats, and with the French link it's going to be so good card to use, and it's going to be a really useful card to link the squads up. Marcel Brozovic from Inter is one of the really underrated defensive midfielders in the current game in the Serie in my opinion, and he's got 2 goals and 1 assist and also 4 man of the match performances for Inter. Since he has no informs this year, his Team of Season will be a low rated, so I've given him something close to 90 rated card is what you are going to be expecting from him. And he's got decent stats. It's going to be a cheap card, but it's going to be a really decent. Stefan El Shaarawy is in the Team of Season because there's not a lot of wingers in this area who had a good season, and El Shaarawy has got 10 goals and 3 assists and also 4 man of the match performances for Roma, so I decided to go with El Shaarawy. Since there's a lot of strikers, so I decided to go with the winger, and I think his card is going to be a really decent one too. And moving into the attackers, we got Dries Mertens. Despite coming off the bench on a lot of occasions in the Serie, Mertens managed to score 13 goals and set up 10 more assists, so I prefer him over Lorenzo Insigne. He's got a 91 rated Carnival card, so which means his Team of Season is going to be +3 or +4, so I've given him a 94 rated centre forward card with some really good stats. And next player is going to be Josef Ilicic, 11 goals and 7 assists from the 31-year-old Slovenian centre forward, one of the 3 Atalanta attackers who was so amazing this season. It's not going to be a really crazy card, but it's going to be a nice high rated card. It's going to be a really cheap card because of the nationality and the club he plays for, but it's definitely going to be a fun card to try out. Duan Zapata started the season slowly this campaign, but he has been on fire ever since. Alongside with Gomez and Ilicic, he has played really well for Atlanta, scoring 21 goals and 7 assists in the season, and his Team of Season card is going to be so good. I've given him a 95 rated, but I personally think a 94 to 96 rated is what he will get, and his stats are going to be some ridiculous card, and it's definitely going to be a fun card to try out. And the final player on the 23-man shortlist is going to be Fabian Quagliarella. He's 36 years old and has been smashing 20 plus goals in the Serie A season after season. What a player he is, 23 goals and 8 assists in the league so far. Another high-end Tots it's going to be, and his stats are really going to be decent, and it's going to be another fun card to try out. So those are all 23 players I think EA should release as a Team of Season, and I've got 4 more players who they could release as a weekly objective, and let's get right on to it. Alessio Cragno, the Cagliari goalkeeper, stats wise has been the best goalkeeper in this season. He has made a whopping 137 saves in the league with 7 clean sheet and 7 man of the match performances for a goalkeeper. He has won a lot of points for Cagliari single-handedly this season, And since he's got a so low rated base card, he's going to be getting somewhere around the 86 to 88 mark for the team of season card. So that's why I've given him as a weekly objective. Robin Gosens has had another solid season with Atlanta, who has been so good this season. Gosens scored 3 goals and 2 assists as a left wing back. Since he is a really low rated card, I think him being a weekly objective really fits, and he's going to have a really decent card. And with the German link, it's going to be opening up the chance for hybrids. It's going to be a really decent card. And a third player as a weekly objective, I've gone with Jordan Veretout, one of the consistent midfielders for Fiorentina. Solid midfielder with an eye for goal, 5 goals and 3 assists this campaign with 3 man of the match performances. He's going to be getting a decently rated team of the season card. This card is going to be so cheap, and it's going to be so useful, and it's going to be so much fun. And the final player I've got is Francesco Caputo, warrior for Empoli in their relegation battle. 15 goals and 3 assists so far. They will probably be getting relegated, but I think Caputo deserves team of the season for his massive effort in the Serie this campaign. And I've given him an 86 rated card. And once again, it's going to be a really decent fun card to try out. So that's going to be all the players that I think will get a team of season in FIFA 19 for Serie. Don't forget to drop a like and comment down your opinions on my team of season predictions and also some of the players I've missed. So let me catch you in another video.